Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Divine Gems. Giving us your reading for the week of October 15th through the 21st. Using a new deck, the Egyptian, it's Brotherhood of Light, Egyptian Tarot. It's a little different, quite different. So bear with me on some of these meanings because they are different. Slightly. I still kind of read them the same. I like to get the book's meaning and then I kind of intuitively see what I feel when they come out on the reading, but just some of the traditional meanings were different than I have learned. So let's see how this goes. And we got some other decks to clarify from as well. That's Sagittarius. One more. Got a flipper. Hangman. Let's keep them out. Changing your perception on the way you look at something. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. So maybe after you change your perception, a little happiness and rejoicing here now that you see it a different way. Three of Swords is in reverse to start off your reading. Traditionally, it's about doubt to me. But next to the Two of Coins, it's your Two of Pentacles. The Juggle, as we always say. Everybody's had that card out all last week, going back and forth, trying to choose between decision between two jobs, two people, two situations to try to choose the better outcome for yourself. The King of Wands is in reverse to complete this row. Maybe you didn't feel as powerful as you wanted to feel with the going back and forth. Maybe it caused a little insecurity in your head too. The going back and forth, the making of this decision. Caused a whole lot of doubts about how you feel about yourself. And I'm just feeling like there was disappointment here. There was disappointment. So that may be what had to cause the Hangman to come out, what had to cause you to pause for a second and look at the situation totally differently because there was something you were missing. And then the Wheel of Fortune spins in your favor. Here's the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. And you got Anubis pulling this wheel. Got Anubis pulling this wheel. And a dragon. Definitely a heavenly type of Wheel of Fortune in this deck. This is a call from above to go ahead and get you spinning in the right direction again. Because you're king. Which is your power here. Your fire power was in reverse. These are scepters in this deck, but it is fire energy here. He's a warrior. He's a warrior. He's leading that chariot a little bit different than that other king. He's not riding for show out there. He's out there really about to accomplish something with that warrior type of spirit, as you should have as a Sagittarius. Has Aries on it. But it's in reverse. So that's your action. Your go-get-it power is in reverse. And the reason next to it being the Two of Pentacles, I feel like it was because of the back and forth, because of the uncertainty there and the doubts were getting the best of you there with that Three of Swords type of energy. But the Wheel of Fortune spinning. This is an interesting card of duality here. So the Wheel of Fortune will spin. Excuse me. Excuse me. The Wheel of Fortune will spin. How I feel about this card here. I just want to check something. So this is the Moon card in this deck. And you do see the moon up there, but it's not the main focus of the card. Like, it is the squaring off to me of these two, obviously different opinions, different personality types, light, dark, two different pyramids, two different dogs. And then that Scorpio down there is transformation. The moon is all about intuition, our subconscious feelings, our different channels that we use to communicate with the spirit world. And those two things are squaring off. And I feel like that's what's going on with you, like your earthly realm, which would be your spirit, squaring off with your soul, or your ego squaring off with your soul here. And the Wheel of Fortune is spinning on that. So if you were asking to be stronger, if you were asking to have spiritual growth, if you were asking to get more in tune with your intuition, your understanding, your subconscious, if you wanted to understand your dreams more, as Cancer is on this card as well, if you wanted to balance out your emotions more, any part of your, this is the light side and the dark side, spirit and maybe the shadow side, any part of your shadow side, which is those things about us that we keep tucked away, that we keep hidden, that we really don't like to delve into and work on. Any part of your shadow side that you want to transform. That's why that Scorpion is there, that you want to change about yourself. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is spinning on that. And you'll have the strength and the help you need on that. We're going to pull some clarity on that, but that's how I see that going. You got the Wheel of Fortune. These are major arcanas here in this middle row. This is the change that's coming to the ending here at the bottom. But to get to that ending from this top row of you not feeling in your power, the going back and forth and the doubts, and you trying to see it differently with that Hangman out there, trying to get to some rejoicing again, some happiness again, some socializing again with friends, maybe even a union, a relationship. That Three of Cups. Wheel of Fortune spinning on that transformation being made, maybe by that full moon, since we just came through the new moon, where you're working on some things about yourself. Finishing off that row is the Four of Cups in reverse. This is a little different than just the Four of Cups milestone, I know. It really is going by the numbers. So for the fours, yeah, it's more about the seasons and the cycles and the 4 seasons. But with the cups, it's about resourcefulness, and it is in reverse. It's in reverse. So any area I feel like that you felt a lack on, that you didn't feel like you were stable on or strong in, those are the dark sides that you want to work on. And that's what you decided to do, I feel like, to get back to feeling in your power. Sagittarius, you're going to work on those things that you're just not so proud of about yourself. And the Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor to be successful while you're working on those things. Two of Wands in reverse, bottom row, we are on now. This would be the Page of Swords in this deck. And that's in reverse. And then the Five of Wands, this would be Five of Scepters. Finishes out this row. So let's break that down a minute. The Two of Wands in reverse is you no longer wanting to work with someone So be not wanting to be at a job, could not want to be in a relationship, but it is definitely a duality. There's the two up there as well with the Two of Pentacles on the juggle. So whatever you were juggling, I feel like you don't want to juggle anymore. I feel like you are really really over the back and forth. Yeah, when you're juggling the two coins, I feel like it's about your independence here. When you're juggling the wands, this is about your power. So you are over kind of going back and forth and allowing your power to be restricted. I really feel like you're ready to take control of that again. Here, swords, mental. And this is the Page of Swords. And it's like he's kneeling at the altar because he's just ready to get mental clarity now. He's understanding. Yeah, definitely kneeling. Some regrets on his face here. Some regrets. But he's doing the right thing. He's deciding to understand, because it starts with understanding. Once we understand what's going on with us, this is the way to plan the next course of action to change it, And then you have the Five of Scepters out here. It's a reformation. It's a change. It is bringing about good fortune and business. And now normally we know that Five of Wands is always stress related, but in this deck, it's about business. It's about reformation. Good fortune in business as well. So if this was job related, I feel like Sagittarius, you're going to be able to make some good moves when it comes to career and job. If this was relationship related, I feel like you're going to be able to make a wiser decision about who to be with. Two of Scepters being in reverse. Not working with anybody that doesn't assist you. There's two here as well with the two pyramids and then the two. So it's definitely a choice to be made. It's definitely a choice to be made towards your happiness, Sagittarius. Which one are you going to choose to make you happiest? And the answer really is it's based on the Wheel of Fortune spinning on your behalf for what you desire, for what makes you happy. And that decision gets made here. It gets made here. What do you want to work on? What are you presently and currently happy about in your life? And what do you want to change in your life? So getting rid of those things that you want to change, getting rid of the side that doesn't bring you emotional fulfillment, doesn't bring you financial stability. It just has you full of doubts in your head, hanging upside down all the time, trying to figure it out, trying to see what is the problem with this situation. So I think you're going to this week really delve into that, desiring what you desire and why you desire it. I think you're going to delve into that. You're going to delve into what you want and what you don't want, which is to work with anything or continue to put effort into anything that is just not serving you right now. Maybe doing a little praying this week just for some clarity, some insight, because you're ready to understand. You're ready to understand. And that's definitely kneeling at an altar to me. Just trying to find the answer. Capricorn energy. That is trying to get stable. Just please, God, help me at this moment. That's one of those prayers you send up at that moment. Just, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get right. I'm trying to improve anything that's wrong with me and make it right. And that's how I'm looking at that card. And you're just ready. You're ready. You are ready, Sagittarius. You're ready for the new. I feel like you're tired of this back and forth of unhappiness and you're just ready to work on some things for yourself to get you back feeling in the game again, get you back King of Wands energy, which is who you are. And that should not be in reverse. You should definitely feel in your power as a fire sign. Let's pull you a Black Moon astrology, wrap up your reading for the week. That one looked like it wanted to jump, but it stayed. Go with another one. It's too many. I only get one card for Sagittarius overall for the week, Spirit. There we go. There we go. Aquarius, I know. I think you do know. I think you do know what it is that you want. The water bearers. I really do think that I take this at face value. This is a I know moment. This is a I know what I'd like to see at the end of the day. And it's just about taking the steps to get there. To get there. A lot of inner work, though, I'm seeing coming for you, Sagittarius. A whole lot of inner work. And if you are really, really willing to put effort into the inner work, the results, they're priceless. They're priceless results. That is Ten of Pentacles moment, ultimate wealth. When we're looking for coins, sometimes at that Ten of Pentacles moment, the wealth comes from you being strong internally. There's no price or material thing that can compare to you being strong inside. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Anything that comes your way, no matter how big or how small, being strong and healthy on the inside allows you to maneuver through it with ease. So at the end of the day, working on a career, working on a job, working on a relationship, if you don't start here with the inner work, you're still going to have to come back to this at some point. It's going to come up in a relationship. It's going to come up in the new job. It's going to follow you until you actually do this inner work. And the Wheel of Fortune is spinning, saying, we're going to help you right here get stronger like you asked. Like you asked. It's going to help you. You know what it is already. And it's just about going ahead and proceeding through, doing what you know is best for yourself at this moment. Sagittarius is going to get you through this, make you a stronger, happier, healthier person, and get you the things you want in life. That's what it's all about. Hope you enjoyed your reading. If you do need to book a personal, www.divinitygems33.com. Thanks for watching. Until next time.